We are both in the business of entertaining.
The appeal of characters in their movies is across all age segments.
These characters can show up on the boardwalk in the middle of the day, or just sort of strolling a deck, and you can see these characters and reach out and give them a hug or a high five. It's as though you've seen a celebrity. The smiles on their faces are what tell that story.
Okay, so on your first question, what I like to do in answering this question is compare how we think today to how we were thinking 12 years ago when Voyager of the Seas was coming into service. At that time, we thought there would never be more than 2 Voyagers, that they would never cruise outside of the Caribbean from South Florida, and we couldn't imagine that there would ever be a reason why such a ship would be in Europe. As we look at 2011 for the Royal Caribbean International brand, 4 out of 5 Voyager-class ships will be in Europe, and 2 out of 3 Freedom-class ships will be in Europe.
We've already said we think that there is a beauty in having these ships remain unique, so we do not anticipate building more Oasis-class vessels at this time. As to what comes next, we really don't like to talk about that until something is firm. We like to surprise people on the pleasant side. We like to under-promise and over-deliver. We tried to do that with these ships, and that came out very well. And so we don't, first of all, talk about new ships until we actually sign a contract. And we try and keep our innovations to ourselves as long as we can.
So I would first of all just start with the pure accommodations and the range of suites that we have, and hopefully all of you got to do the tour to see everything from our amazing loft suites to our presidential suite. So I think that that certainly speaks to luxury. The other thing we do is certainly the specialty dining, which again really appeals. Certainly our world-class spa does as well. And we do have a number of special programs just for our suite guests, including the concierge lounge, which is beautiful up on deck 11. And then we also have dedicated seating for our suite guests in all the entertainment venues. Also up on deck 17, a dedicated area for sunbathing and upgraded amenities. So one thing, it's an area that we put a lot of thought and effort behind of how do we really appeal to these guests. I would also say that's true for our high-end gamblers that come on board as well.
I think the simple answer is we're extremely dedicated on a day-to-day basis to minimize our environmental footprint as a whole, but certainly we believe as a company that climate change is perhaps one of the most profound issues facing us, certainly from the environmental perspective as a society. And we as individuals, as well as companies and governments, need to come together to solve those challenges. Indeed, there's big meetings, as you're probably aware, coming on in Cancun next week.
Actually, I think it was 2009 that we received a Clean Awards certificate from North Shipping, which is basically an award to recognize the company's innovation on the environment. So I think that tells you also how the industry sees our company on this.
And with regards to the market in Pakistan, and both in India, we've had marketing efforts in both of those countries for a long time, and we receive a very good, we call them like a high-end customer that comes out of the Pakistani and Indian market. So it's proven to be a good market for us, but we certainly have, we need to grow it more in terms of bringing more people out from those markets.